Okay, welcome everyone to this episode of ForageCraft. So I just got back, I put all my stuff away, and we're going to be heading out on our adventure. So I'm just going to keep flying. I have a client up that gives me a sort of a look at the chunks, so I can just sort of look around and find them so I can fly directly there. I'll bring you guys back. I think we're going to be heading to the Mangrove first, so I can get both the new frogs, as well as mangrove saplings and a bunch of mangrove wood, which will be very nice to have. So I finally get that nice red wood, so I can build a whole bunch with that. So I'll catch you guys in a second when I'm over there. I don't think you want to stick around for the long flight, so I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So I'm behind Fussel's base, so the website I was using does not work at this point, and I can't figure it out. So I just decided to go exploring, go flying, but yeah, so behind Fussel's base I took the ice bridge over, and then I flew, I sort of just ran because the chunks just don't load fast enough. I'm in new chunks now, which is nice, but I found this taiga biome right behind Fussel's old base, and I found these two foxes and I caught them, so I'm going to bring them back on the ice bridge. And then I also noticed a snowy taiga, so I'm gonna come back and grab the two ice foxes, and I'll catch you guys when I'm back. I'm gonna bring them back, both of them, and then I'll show you them back at home. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, so we're back, and I have successfully brought back the snowy foxes and the normal foxes. So once I found out the biomes were right next to my ice bridge, which I made a while ago, it's pretty easy for me to find and get them back. It just took a matter of getting them past the wolves and getting waiting for them to spawn. So it took a little bit, but I got them. They're named and they're in here. Now, you may have noticed there is a goat already in here. That's because a friend of mine who's on the server found a biome, and we were bringing them back, but his died, and I successfully brought mine back, but I'm not waiting anymore for him to bring the other one to me that I was gonna reward him for getting. So I'm just gonna go get the other one, and he can get the reward for at least telling me where the biome is. So I'm just gonna head over there, and I will catch you guys in a second when I've found the goat. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, so I'm back at the mountain. Took a while. I nearly died in the stupid powdered snow, but I found the goat. I got the goat. Seems like a jumper. We're going to be bringing him back. I'm not going to name him until he gets back, just because I don't want to have to worry about him possibly dying and with the name, and it's just a pain. So I'm just going to bring him back. Hopefully there are no mishaps, and we'll just get him into his little box for now. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in a second when I have him back. Okay, so welcome back. So we got back, no mishaps. Got the goat in there, all named up. So now all that is left here is to find, I believe all that's left is to find the frogs. Since there are no structures, there is no, on this server because I made a mistake, there are no underground cities or wardens to find. We will be remedying this later by building our own underground city with warden spawn ability later, but that's a much later project. But for now, we're going to head out and find the mangrove forest and just collect a whole bunch of the frogs and the new wood and stuff. So I'll catch you guys in a second when we have all that done. Okay, so welcome back. So I have finally found myself a mangrove forest, and I also found this little froggy here. So I did some research, and so frogs, they're extremely annoying. They eat they eat slime balls, and then you feed it to them, and then they go and find themselves water, and then they lay their eggs, and then you have to wait for the eggs to hatch, and then once the eggs hatch, then you can pick up the tadpole in a bucket. And depending on which biome the tadpole grows up into a frog, determines what color the frog's going to be, which is very obnoxious. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna wait around here, chop down some of these trees. I've tried a little bit. They're very annoying to do when they're all bunched up like this, because it's really hard to get to the top of them with all these roots and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna chop down a little bit, but I'm intending on doing more of my farming of these at home where I can access them easier using some sort of scaffolding or something along those lines. But I'm gonna see about bringing these frogs. I'm gonna collect 2 of the frog spawn, or the tadpoles, bring them back, and then we're just gonna move from there. So I'll catch you guys when I'm back home with the frogs. I'm gonna grow. So each of the different biomes is determined by temperature. Luckily, I have all 3 of the different kinds close by to the base, so I can just sort of get them, and then I'll bring you guys back when I have them. So, and I'll tell you more about it when I have them all when I get home. So I'll catch you guys in a second when I'm back home. Okay, so welcome back. So that took a bloody long time. So I got 2 of each, which is probably more than I needed to, but yeah. So the warm ones, which are the grayish ones, they can be bred in savanna, desert, badlands biomes. The cold ones, snowy, cold ocean, etc. And the temperate ones, like normal ocean, forest, covered forest, etc. Those sort of biomes. They only breed you can breed them anywhere, but they'll only turn into that variant if they grow up in those specific biomes from a tadpole, which is very important. It's a lot of work if you do it wrong, so make sure you know what you're doing when you breed them. So yeah, so that's that. So I have finished this episode. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter episode here, but we're gonna. I wanted to get this done just so I have it done. I collected a bit of mangrove wood, but it's, like I said before, it's extremely hard to get. So I would recommend personally only mine as much as you are mine enough to get some of the saplings so you can get access. Unless you're intending on building something in there, in which case I would recommend getting a good hoe so you can get rid of the leaves and stuff. Preferably with silk touch so you can just sort of collect them, because there are a lot of leaves and that's really nice. For me, I'm just going to be growing them as a case-by-case basis because they're a pain. And yeah, so next episode we're going to be working on a few more farms, hopefully getting a couple more of the smaller ones knocked out of the way. I'm going to try to keep up my upload schedule, but it may not end up might not end up working out. So if I miss a day of my every other day thing, don't worry, I'll be posting as soon as I finish that episode. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this relatively short episode but very productive episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos in the series. Hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.